All right, hello everyone, and how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is the Wild Tangent channel, and we are about to embark on another show um, that is called Your Blind Side. So we want you to watch your blind side, and now this is a little bit different, although at right now it seems somewhat indistinguishable from the other show that we just launched, which is called the Q-tip of the spear. And here we're going to it's all really addressed toward people in the info war, people who are trying to strive for the the truther movement, and where we're headed. Um, but this is less about what's going on in the info war as we move forward, the day-to-day news kind of stuff. This is more stuff that I encounter in my research, whatever it is that I'm doing during my daily activities that I think that can help us help this movement as we move forward. My particular contribution, and because I do have a lot of experience in this, but I see that we're making a lot of going a lot down some blind alleys, some dead end streets, and just not going down some streets at all, and that we're misunderstanding some somewhat basic concepts, and so I'm going to try to talk about that uh, on this particular show, and they're both going to be just short little blurbs, I think, and eventually maybe we'll try to do some live things and spread them out a little bit. But for right now, that's where we're at. And I guess just one topic that I wanted to get into a little bit here is, um, I guess, having to do with evil and having to do with, some of the revelations that are coming out at this point. And I think people, as far as research goes, there's a few um, things that I feel like people, even people who have uh, been looking at this stuff for a long time, that they are not um, aware of, or haven't done their research on. And some of that has to do with satanic ritual abuse and just the culture of satanic ritual abuse. And I think that a lot of people out there really, really, really need to read Kathy O'Brien's two books, Access Denied for Reasons of National Security and Transformation of America. Um, these are two books that really go into great detail in outlining the nature and the motivations behind satanic ritual abuse and satanic ritual abusers. Um, I think that most people look upon this as being evil, and I just don't see it that way. Another one is Fritz Springmeier's "How to Create a Illuminati Mind-Controlled Slave." Don't really remember exactly what the title is on that, but it's Fritz Springmeier, and you know, uh, I think one thing that I notice is that not only having to do with Christianity, but also having to do with Satan, is that a lot of people in this movement, I don't know, they don't read their Bible, um, and they get their images, get their understanding about Christianity and Satanism from Hollywood, uh, from a lot of things that they see on television. They're paying attention to like shows that are coming on that are depicting Jesus and depicting Satan and Satanists that are on television or on some Netflix show or something like that. And this is not uh I, I don't know exactly what to say, but what goes on Netflix and on the screen, uh that's not um it's not reality. That's not really what's going on. um I guess my 2 cents on this is just that it doesn't really do that much good to just say, well, these people are evil. These people are involved in evil. That it's not really like that. Um, it, it the analogy that I can think of is just that these people, whoever they are, the powers that be, they look upon us the same way that generally that we look upon cattle. You know, they fatten us up with hormones and um, addictive substances. They hold us in pens and, you know, have us not aware of the bigger picture of things. They lead us to the slaughter, and then they carve us up and put us in little plastic bags in the freezer, and then they have their, you know, barbecue events and get together and roast us, you know, or you know, uh, smoke us or whatever over the coals. And um, but they don't, just like what we're doing at a barbecue, we don't think that it's evil. It's just what they do. That's just what they do. They don't, you know. Now they do throw in a decent dose of mockery and you know, kind of like doing it right in your face, and but we probably do some of that with the cattle as well. Um, but they do it to their own. You know, they've all been victims of this when they were children. This is just the way that they know. This is how they operate. They don't, you know, it's not evil to them. It's just what they do. And so, you know, it's they're a different breed of people, and they don't, um, you know, I, it's now. I've talked to one person about this years ago, and I said it's not personal. It's just what they do. And he's like, well, no, it's personal. And I mean, I understand that it's a little bit personal in terms of, you know, they mock us and they have an agenda for us, but it's not like they're not evil per se. Like, they're not doing evil just for the sake uh of doing evil. They do it to their own. This is how they do things. This is how they've been taught that they should do things. So I guess that's a little bit a heavy start there for this particular Your Blind Side channel or show on the Wild Tangent channel. But you know, I think as we move along, I'll be a little bit more pointed, and we'll get this together. So thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.